draw 4 cards at the end step. A classic aggro gameplay of, 10 mana into infinitely scaling board. This is insane. Oh my god, this feels absolutely unfair and dirty. So let's go for this. Now we get even more stuff. Now the Badger gets the land, and we accomplished perfect aggro game plan where every single card in our deck can finally hit face. Don't think about it, it's all good. Absolutely freaking legit. One land just created 3 mana, and now we have basically infinite mana, guys. And once you start using Badger, you are just addicted. Like, you need more Badgers in your life. Let's go for this one. And not sure. Oh, of course. Not sure what is the next play. Of course, it's Druneth. So basically, without Badger, the deck feels like, man, it's not the same deck. Give me back my Badgers. So our opponent will definitely draw a card. And because of the inn, they don't have another colored mana, so that will be the last creature. So that's nice. That's nice. We need to, start to get some tempo. We can play this. Oh, wait. Are we a live game deck? Guys, I think we are a live game deck today. So I paid this. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh, this is the 0 mana version, but we still can get the Sanctifier. It's ours now. We are a live game deck. This is kind of funny because in a way we can spam a ton of creatures if we get the bird. Like the Badger and bird feels like such insane important part of the combo. Like, I don't even care about Druneth as much as usual, like, we can play without Druneth, but give me back my Badgers. And we probably need this. We can play this on the... Oh my... Guys, this is actually filthy. So we can do the whole thing with the Space Dragon already on this turn, or we can play Vitality and then play the Space Dragon. Well, that seems absolutely legit. Guys, there's nothing to see here, just, classic turn 3 play, and this is the weakest of our turns because this will start scaling, and now every creature can create mana, so on the next turn we have 9 mana, which is wild. And we probably will start swinging very, very quickly. And I think we are so ahead on board that we'll just not take the mana even. Okay, so Druneth has 3 power. Oh, this will be more. This will be more. Let's play this on Spirit. Bird is a little bit too obvious. Let's go for the Spirit. And I mean, everyone knows what we have to do. So do we swing already? We definitely swing with this guy. We can get 5. Or we can just draw so many cards. Okay, guys, I'll be honest. I just want to play my bird. Because when we get this type of creature with Vigilance and Flying, it will probably get the Exemplar. I think they will attack with it. Because it is better than Sanctifier already. By the way, this is our one drop. Pridemate, sure. I always forget about this whole shuffling thing. So I will miss it a lot probably. Okay, our opponent is scaling, but we are scaling even harder and we don't need cards for it. Like, the board scales itself. They need to play cards to do it. Okay, that's a 7 set. I mean, this is pretty legit. Okay, the bat. And the rest is colorless, so they probably cannot make more plays. Alright, a lot of live game, but when we hit through this board, it doesn't matter if they have 20, 50 or 100 life. They are dead. Okay, we need to count the mana. We don't have the Badger. No, wait, they actually didn't attack? Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I think I'll take it. 1 mana. Blue. 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 And you guessed it. And this one is blue. And this one is red, just to surprise you. So this is 6-8 mana, I believe. Right? We have 10. So this is 8. Let's draw 4 cards at the end step. A classic aggro gameplay of, 10 mana into infinitely scaling board into drawing tons of cards. I see nothing special. And now we go for this guy. And this doubles the mana on our board. This is insane. Oh my god, this feels absolutely unfair and dirty. So let's go for this. Now we get even more stuff. Bro, look at this scaling. I think it's time to attack. We could of course go for more birds and go even crazier, but this should be decent. And we attack with everything that doesn't die. I mean, this is an 8/8. Too weak to attack on this turn. Alright, show me what you got. This is a, a chill attack for like 32? Yeah, 32 damage. This shouldn't stress our opponent. It's just, to signal that we want to engage in, some board fighting. Yep. Down to 7. Amazing. And we still have the bird. They're doing a lot of cards, so maybe they can find shelter for our, cool dragon. And then maybe there is a chance for them. I think I will go for it. It's just 1 mana. Oh, the Drowner. Drowner is really nice. Okay, with this we can do some shenanigans. They know about it, by the way. Vigilance on this is kinda huge, because you can pressure life total and still defend very nicely. So now they need to remove probably those two, and the rest is still scaling. They got it. They actually got it. They cannot activate it yet. Alright, you got your card. It's interesting they went for 1-drop, so they are going for the Space Dragon. Double blue, go. We still have another. And I mean, they need to live gain. Right now they're probably dead when we swing all. But, and we can drown or something. So this live gain is super important for them. The problem is that they cannot really attack because, our creatures are better and bigger. And they also cannot defend. So that's a bad situation to be in. And we probably win on the next turn, I would guess. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that should be game. We will just swing all, and even without the Space Dragon, this board is just insane, man. That was one of the top decks in Standard, by the way. Let's start the Badger shenanigans. And let's go for this one. And oh boy, so it starts. So it starts. The Challenger. Oh, this is so last era, And I kind of want to trade, but man, maybe? Like, we can get so much mana on the next turn with it. Okay, we need to actually count. So we played this. We have 2 mana. I think we take for one. We take it for 1 turn. I think we can do some crazy stuff with this. So we play the land. We can go for the Verge for better mana. This can give us Vitality, which gives the mana ability to the Cub. And I think we wait 1 more turn. So, we can just do this. That's amazing. So the plan is to wait 1 more turn and then get the biggest of birds. And we chill. They don't have great attackers right now. Okay, this will be close. This will be close because we need to take full turn off for Wan Shi Tong, the Librarian. And we'll see. We don't have life gain, but we have ridiculous scaling. So they cannot win on board long term, but they can do this. I think we go like this, man. So obviously they pump. They need to use either 2 spells or 1 spell that pumps. Alright, what are you? Something that costs a lot of mana. Double strike. Man, red players love this double strike thing. Alright, I'll take it. Honestly, not too bad for us. And so, let's play the blue mana. We can tap this, by the way. It's a permanent. Oh man, they will love the play. They will absolutely love this. So we can go for absolutely massive bird here. And we'll try to block the Challenger. Okay, play another one, sure. And we want to block with this one, so we will tap all of the other things faster. Until end of turn. Okay, so they swing, that's what they do. And now we can start getting all them. Oh, we can just take the mana from it. That makes sense. Let's get blue mana. blue mana. And you guessed it, some blue mana. So now we have 4. 7. So X is 7. They can burn it in response, which is a bit of an issue, but we still draw cards. Let's see first if they know about it. So one of the weak points of this card is that when it enters, it's a 1/1, and then you put the counters, and it's very visible. So, all right. So we still got an 8/8. Seems decent. Let's go. This will definitely help to defend. Okay. So it's only a 6/4? Bro, it cannot even go for the bird. So they will get a new creature, but man, this is the start of the problem for our opponent. And we can use every single creature. Man, this is insane. This also has Vigilance, by the way. So we swing with this, and I think we get 2 creatures. With double bird, we can, get a little bit ahead here. So we go for this. I would Seismic Sense and try to hit something, and then we go Siren. Our opponent just knows what is the end game for this, and I think we kinda broke the client, because there's no victory screen. I would love if they blocked. And of course we go for this, so on the next turn we can already start getting all this sweet mana. Let's go for Passage. Doesn't really matter, we just need to remember to not say yes to, taking 2 life damage. Oh boy, our opponent is already getting absolutely crushed with our aggro after they spent their turn 1 playing a creature. So, it's not quick enough. So this Chocobo will probably stay for a while, but maybe you can later use Drowner. And this is so cool because you have all of this extra mana from Badgers. So getting 4, I mean, it's not a big deal. Okay, this is the card I kinda, hoped for. So we play this. We go this. This is absolutely balanced. Don't think about it. It's all good. Absolutely freaking legit. 1 land just created 3 mana, and now we have basically infinite mana, guys. This is an aggro deck. They played 1 drop and land. So with this, man, we could go for the Drowner and just swing. This is nice, but I think we go for the Sense. How much mana do we... Man, this is crazy. Unfortunately, we kinda whiffed here. We need the bird, because that can use all the mana. Okay, this will be a lot of manual tapping. Let's get blue, maybe? Guys, our opponent played 1 drop so far, just so we are clear on this. We can create any mana, so Drowner will be fine. We need to tap during their turn. So this is a decent board for our, I believe, turn 3. Our opponent is like, bro, I have a Chocobo. So they need to go kinda crazy. The only chance they have is try to go like Tifa or Hydra. Alright, they play the land. I mean, bro, that might be the thing. So what we will do here, we will definitely play a land. Guys, I mean, I will just swing all. We didn't hit the bird, unfortunately, so we cannot produce like 40 mana. Every creature produces, I believe, 3 mana. So this is 6, 7, 21. We have 23 mana around turn 4. We could go for the Hydra, but they still need to go, kinda crazy on the triggers just to have a chance of even like threatening lethal. And of course, when Vitality dies, it's still here. That's how it works. So let's see. This is their big turn. Of course, on the next one they might die. Okay, I think we can work with it. Now they cannot play land, and they cannot do anything. So this disables Hydra for basically 2 turns, and we can shuffle it. So now they can play the land, but the only thing they are getting is counters on Chocobo, which won't be lethal. So now we disabled their main strategy to win this game. It's kinda unfortunate that we didn't get the bird. You would see what we can do, man. Now we are forced to go for all-in play and just try to kill our opponent, but we could just play a control game plan, you know? With infinite scaling, double space dragons, drawing 15 to 20 cards a turn, you know, just a normal standard aggro shenanigans. And they decided to explode because it was so one-sided that there's nothing they can do. And that was the bad draw. I think we go Siren into Elves, into Gene Pollinator. I think we go for, you know, as many creatures as we can. Of course, if we got a little bit, you know, more synergies, we could go a little bit crazier than this, but, you know, for 1-drops seems decent already. We probably will have to start attacking soon, just to push damage, you know? I think we already will start. I want to make sure that our next draws are a little bit better. I mean, okay, then we need the bird and that's everything. I will just be absolutely aggressive. We'll play Drowner later. For now, we have empty boards and we need to make sure that, you know, it's good enough. We could go for Mockingbird. No, we will get Badger on the next turn because everything will be basically free. Okay, this is good. Consult. Might be a Kona deck, right? Doesn't feel like Zultai. Yep, it's a Kona deck. We have 2 turns. Alright, let's go for this guy. And man, this will be a little bit awkward. Is that an Exhale? Unfortunate. Alright. Alright, our opponent is going kinda hard on this. But I really like my Badgers. That was probably not the right tap. We will get this guy. Now we can get this to provide blue mana. We tap this because it has Summoning Sickness. Now we can go for the Mockingbird. Now we get the Badger. Now the Badger gets the land. And we accomplished perfect aggro game plan where every single card in our deck can finally hit face, including lands. Guys, we have nothing except creatures. Let's see if our opponent is even better and they have like the whole auto-win combo. It feels like they do. So I think that was not quick enough for current standard. Just... oh, just 2 absolutely, you know, fair decks fighting against each other. So what was our mistake here, guys? Well, we needed to really cross the fingers so they don't have those 2 cards together. that was the counterplay. We'll wait for a moment to see if they can chain, you know, infinite value. I think they can at this point. So they can get 1 card from the Marang and 2nd from the Tyrant because it's free. They replay the Tyrant, which gives them another card, and then we'll see if they can continue. I think next stock up we kinda, you know, concede. This is crazy. Just a full board of creatures against infinite mana, infinite cardo, and auto-win. I think with this we can... yeah, that was... unfortunately we got a little bit outplayed here. Guys, are you ready? If we draw the bird, man, this is so over. Like, this is actually so over. We need to use this to find the bird. Maybe we should play more of this. I have to say, this is always performing so far. Let's go. Elves. Do the thing. We go for the Cub. We cannot go Vitality on the next... well, we could if we actually played it now. Oh, this is a control deck. Oh, that's different, but it's fine. Because we have tempo. We're on the play. We are the better player. Let's go for whatever. They will live gain quite a lot. I think we just go with it. We could play it later, I guess, and swing a little bit. Alright guys, let's swing just a little bit. Just to send the message. So this opening is good, but authority counters a ton of pressure. So, you know, they can do the thing. Oh, the Badger is down. That's not perfect. We really wanted this mana. I will play live just to, you know, avoid thinking too hard. I think we go for this. 40 is working overtime. So our opponent opened with a 40 into removal, the correct play against, ladder. So obviously they will play sweeper in like 1 or 2. Oh, this is an artifact deck. I thought it's like a control with cascades. Okay, this is actually very different. Let's play it. Can we? I think we draw cards, man. I think we can chill with this, and we just play the bird. If we go like this, we draw 1 less card, right? So it's not worth it. Okay, this is so sus. Like, this is the most sus play ever in history of Magic. So I wonder if our opponent will hold something for interaction, but I don't think they should be having counter spells. Sometimes some versions of Synthesizer play counter spells, but it's really rare. So I'm not playing around it usually, unless our opponent is like super sus. Okay, that's okay. Let's see the target first. Then they cannot get the bird. That's fine. And 1 red, always important. Let's go for 4. This will get us 2 cards and a pretty serious creature, so we can, keep pressuring. And we get more birds by playing birds. I have to say, man, this card is doing work in this deck. Like, it's so unique that I think that playing 4 is like a must. Because there's no other card that does this thing. Let's play the land. We can already start hitting. I think we just swing, man. With this guy. This is most of our damage, so, let's make sure that we can do it nicely. And our opponent seems to be a little bit stuck, and will be nice and help our opponent to, find a new game, so they can enjoy it. This life gains them 2. And hits for 2. So on turn 1, it actually doesn't increase the damage. It increases it on turn 2 if it's unanswered. But, worst case, we'll go basically, 0. Alright, our turn. That was a long stop. So I think we will start be very aggressive right now. We can just swing, and this is actually fine. So this will be Librarian probably, just to mitigate the most damage. Oh, it's not tapped. It's not about being attacking creature, it's about being tapped. It's interesting they went for this play. Elf seems a little bit better choice, but maybe. Alright, let's go like this and find something pretty cool. I think it's Druneth, because we can basically start new board with this after they sweep. Assuming they will sweep. So this is exactly 8 damage on the next turn. And our opponent's out. I think they didn't draw a land. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but, man, we need to hit Badger into Badger. That's the play. I'm not playing blue mana just to not show that we have priority on this. And our opponent is playing some mono-red Bashtronaut shenanigans. The classic. Alright, we need to go hard, man. Let's go for maybe Forest. I don't really think it matters too much which one you will choose. I guess maybe I should go for blue mana, because then you get both mana colors, but we probably need to kinda time it, in the end you can still tap the old land, so shouldn't be a biggest difference. They can get rid of... Man, you know that the card is busted when mono-red players actually remove it instead of hitting face. Like, this means that the card is insane. Alright, so what can we do? We definitely play this. We could get a small bird. I don't super like it. But I think we will. Just so we can, get something for the Space Dragon on the next turn. I think this is the play. But definitely not the perfect draw. We didn't even have anything to couple with Mockingbird. Okay. It's on the opponent. I think we still go for it, man. Not the craziest play of my life, but it's still a bird. It's nice. It can block, it can trade, it can eat Burst Lightning. And if we can play this and pump it, well, then it actually starts to be very, very serious threat. Up to 3, so we have, not too much time. Wait, if we play Badger, we don't have enough, right? We get 1 mana and we pay 2. We could go Badger into Badger. Okay, I think we need to pay life here. Let's try. But then we cannot play the dragon, which isn't the dragon. And it hurts us as well, but you know, it is what it is. So, oh right, but we get this. This is fine. Okay, this was the idea. So now we can play this. And now it's a 4-drop, so we don't take the damage. Man, those shenanigans are kinda insane. And see, thanks to us playing this on the last turn, we have like a very powerful creature. I hope it survives 1 more turn. Like having Vigilance will put such a quick clock on them. Like when this grows. Alright, 5 damage. Alright, not a problem apparently. But we have more tricks. We can even copy Viper, because it's not like they have different cards than... Bro, can you like stop literally murdering my whole board with spells? Coming from a control player, I know, this would be such a problem. So what do we do? Okay, I think I know. Spell, I don't want to take too much damage. This is 4, 6, so this is a 4-4. I think we wait 1 more turn, man. This is better. Oh, alright, we cannot mess it up, guys. This is super important. We get this. Now we reanimate a land. And now we chill. Because we can make the biggest bird this player has ever seen. We have, what, 7 mana? That's decent. I think we go for this on this turn, because we don't have much time. Oh. Oh. Guys. I feel like shame scooping. Alright, I think we can still win. Obviously I should play the thing before the Needlehead hits the board, because we indeed are drawing cards. They didn't attack at all, which is nice. So, we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, I think it's 5, because we have 7 mana. Let's go. We are doing few cards, but not crazy amounts of damage, and this is our removal, by the way. So, you know, we took some, but we can live with this. We probably don't want to cast too many spells, we just want to be aggressive here. And we will probably play the Drowner. So we swing with this. This is a flyer, so this is 8 damage already. I think we go for this too. Nope. They have Menace, so we need a little bit more creatures. We could tap it, I guess. So I think this could be played a little bit better, but then we would need to really tank on this for like 1 or 2 minutes just to calculate everything. Because if you tap this, then you don't need 2 blockers. But then that means this might kill you. And we still won, even with pretty serious misplay on my part, but doesn't matter. Nope, you won't hit in this deck. Well, that's... oh, joke. You know, you can hit with this deck. Let's go for the elves, because that's what our opponent expects. They, even if they have another duels, it's not like they will play it. They don't expect this was the draw. So, alright. I honestly think that's fine. We can go for a Verge here. Druneth is not good for this turn. We will go for the Siren, I think. Just so we can use the map token while they are tapped. Hopefully we get a better draw. Let's see. Yep, that is a free turn, basically. And they know that the next turn is Druneth, so they should pass the turn. Phyrexian alright, our opponent is going hard on this. Let's go for that. I think it's Druneth into Gene Pollinator. That should be already a lot of extra value. We could go for... man, this is even better, right? Alright, let's go for it just because of the counters. So obviously they want to remove stuff on the next turn, first starting with Druneth. And that will give us tons of counters, and we can go double Drowner on the next turn. And then we find, you know, the bird. The good old bird. Our opponent is burning a little bit with Fire Exan Arena. Yep. Let's take our counters. I will put 2 counters here. Those have 2 power, and this does nothing. And they want to remove the recruit, so now they have to see? They actually have second duress and they played it. Alright, what? This is some shuffler shenanigans, guys. Like, let's be honest. Let's go for the bird. I should go for the spirit. And we swing face, that's for sure. Honestly, I think we go this into Drowner. Let's swing, that's a lot of damage already. And we'll see what our opponent will do. They are down to 10. They are starting to stabilize. They could sweep the board with Deadly Cover Up, which is the best play. Let's see. Do they have it? Oh, that's game. That's game. Let's go for this. Into this. So now this is threatening. This is so mean. Oh, I feel bad for our opponent. They're trying to go card for card, but we are an aggro deck, so of course we outvalue, you know. 1 for 1. And now we can go for this, we create more stuff, and we will just swing face. Alright guys, so the outro will be quick as our games with this deck. The Librarian together with Badger are kinda insane in this deck, especially that you have so many creatures, and with Enduring Vitality every single creature can give you mana, as you have seen. This is so ridiculous. You can get sometimes X20. It's not even hard for this deck. And in the, you know, early game you can just draw 3 cards, X6, you know, it's 7/7 flyer, Vigilance. So this card is so good just fitting this. It lets you also play like a longer game, and to be absolutely honest, I used Earth King because I wanted to try it, but the Space Dragon seems just superior, so I honestly think we should stay at 4 of those. And those 2 cards are so unique and so powerful. I played with this deck before, and with those 8 new cards, it feels like a completely new deck. And I'm not sure about Vitality, but I really liked it because then you can get those massive Librarians that I even cannot use in control decks because I don't have so much mana. Seismic Sense is something that so far I absolutely love. Maybe you should go for 4 off, because I never was unhappy about playing this card, and very often I felt that it's saving me. Especially that you are counting on Librarian and Badger so much, and sometimes Vitality, and sometimes the Space Dragon. So this lets you just hit everything you need, because guess what? Our deck is only creatures and lands. It basically hits everything outside of Seismic Sense, of course. So guys, I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe the video, and thank you to all the patrons that went extra mile to support the channel, you know, so we can continue making this content. Really thank you guys, and that's it. It was still too long of an outro for this deck. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys tomorrow. With